Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. Of dungeons and douchebags. Long ago, the land of Irion was governed by many majestic empires. The humans of the plains, the elves of the forest, the Oreads of the mountains, the Merrow of the oceans, and the kobolds and Okiti taking what was left. But, as is so common amongst all with darkness in their hearts, those who had power would not be satisfied until they had more. War broke out, alliances being made and broken in a second, as the once civilized races slew each other in droves in vain attempts to get one more seat of power. The kobolds, on the brink of annihilation, sought out a new draconic god who would protect them. Instead, they found Jogotha. A powerful and terrible dragon, Jogotha cared not for the suffering of those around him. Taking advantage of the warring continent, Jogotha razed Irion to the ground, seeking to carve a mighty empire in his name. A last desperate alliance stood firm against Jogotha, and after a terrible battle, the dragon was finally slain. With Irion torn apart, and no one in any shape to continue the war, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. Now, many years later, Irion has started to rebuild, and the age of clockwork has begun. And our unlikely heroes, gathered first to celebrate a harvest festival, may soon find themselves at the center of another war. Trevlon, the halfling bard.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this mystery right after I've had this little nap.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
You must understand, I will do whatever it takes.
Malifane, the half-elf rogue.
You have me rather curious. Tell me something about you.
Thavagath, the Goliath barbarian.
With victory comes honor. And goes.
And Momo, the Arakakra cleric.
You seem tense. Let me help you.
From humble beginnings, these brave adventurers may soon find themselves the key to saving the fallen empires.
Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. As our heroes saw one of Nalur Nulad's mercenaries collapse dead in front of them, they acted quickly. First using Momo's magic to bring him back from the dead, and then using Corellian's paladin abilities to cure him of the disease he had been infected with. Slowly but surely recovering, the mercenary informed the group that he had been sent to investigate the sewers for anywhere the Okiti might be hiding their kidnapped victims, but were attacked by something, and he was the only survivor. Descending into the sewers to investigate, they found an Otiug, a creature that dwelt in filth and garbage that presumably ate several of his friends, but was otherwise unrelated to the attack. And a more careful investigation found the remains of a pot painted black that had been thrown and shattered at some point in the sewers, and contained an airborne pathogen that had infected the mercenaries. A quick message to their alchemist friend Annabelle revealed that the pathogen was most likely bilgebules, an Okiti-made poison. And a quick scraping off of the paint that the pot had been painted with revealed that there were elven designs on it. Having exhausted their search in that direction, our heroes resumed looking into the Bounty, a halfling-run food store where Thavagath ended up purchasing some live animals, which kind of went against the point of a food store, but it was Thavagath, so whatever. Figuring that the Bounty would be the most likely place where Nulad would keep any of his prisoners, our heroes would make an incredibly unlikely theft of one of their uniforms for Trevlon to blend in. Finding a secret passageway, our heroes descended into a long and dark series of tunnels that apparently not only went under Port Mirandu, but under the sea as well, as evidenced by the muffled sound of seawater echoing through the tunnels around them. Eventually, however, our heroes found a hideaway, and climbing through, they found a chamber with several mercenaries inside talking. Could their instincts be right, and this be where the Okiti are being held? What of the one who attacked the mercenaries in the sewers? How many plot threads are there even going to be in this chapter? My god. Find out on the next episode of Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires.
Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Douchebags Fallen Empires. We're not late, you're late. Joining me today are my friends Jojo,
Dairy sucks and don't eat it.
We've got Scott.
I'm done. I quit. I'm done.
Scott, you're very clever. I wasn't expecting that. Well done.
What happened? I feel like I'm missing something.
So
Fuck off!
we'll explain after this. Continue, Alex.
We've got Atlas.
My last 2 brain cells have vacated the premises.
Brain cells have left the chat.
And we've got Walrus.
I once watched a movie that a cow directed. It was pretty moving.
Oh,
I
it's
see.
my intro. That's why. I see.
What was your actual intro, Scott? Because we thought that your intro was just you not being here.
Yeah, I said we've got Scott, and there was complete silence, and I thought that was your intro.
I got really angry.
I'm so sorry. I was going to say my favorite D&D character is Chocolate Fudge Brownie. What's yours?
Should we tell the story of why you're late, or should we just get into this?
Well, YouTube's
Fuck
not
you,
going to
man.
matter, because it's just going to start around here, and it's going to run an hour shorter than usual.
That's fair. Let's just say it involved an ice cream.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Phil is not here. He is dead. Anyway.
We hope he's okay, either way.
Phil's fucking dead again.
Anyway, when last we left off, I realized I didn't really give a whole lot of description about the area and the dudes in it, so I'm backing it up a little, so that they're not walking right up and saying, "Hello, combat encounter, be my friend!" As I
If you like Danny DeVito, I am disguised as him, and I can do a rendition of his famous roles.
Please, 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 I beg you.
So,
Well, we'll see if my character is. we'll see if that actually works.
okay. So, our heroes have gone through this network of tunnels, a couple of which split off into side ones, but they managed to follow, like, the sound of ocean water, saltwater spray, kind of surrounding the tunnels, to a staircase. It's a pretty rotted staircase, but it led up to a relatively newer wood-finished floor, and a newer set of stairs leading downwards. And as our heroes go down this set of stairs, the lightest ones going first, you find yourselves in what looks like a shop. Or what was a shop at some point. There's, like, a lot of water damage in this big storeroom area. And there's a lot of, like, silt, mud, and debris just kind of scattered all around. Like, some even on windows that face outward to, like, solid stone walls. And, as you descend the stairs, you can hear some voices saying, all right, so, hear me out. Dancer at the fiery grog, mermaid queen, mermaid high priestess. Fuck, marry, kill. And then a second one saying, that's easy, fuck the dancer, married a mermaid queen, killed a high priestess. Come on, dude, you're telling me you wouldn't want to fuck the mermaid queen? Okay, for one, size ratio. 2, you always marry royalty, dude, that's how it works, it's a smart play. And you look over that way, and despite the tokens looking like dwarves, these are actually humans. They've got mostly black uniforms, bits and pieces of leather armor attached to them, and on the shoulder blades there is an insignia that looks like a diamond cut into 4 smaller diamond shapes with an X through the middle of it. Like, let me do a quick, crappy drawing so you can see what I mean.
Much appreciated. Also, out of character, I'm getting the strangest sense of deja vu.
Momo looks to Trevlon, gets a feeling, and just puts his hand on his shoulder and shakes his head. Whatever you're thinking, don't do it.
You mean, don't try and blend in and act like I belong here?
Yeah. Just don't do anything you wouldn't do. That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
Don't do something dumb, like walk out in front of them and act like you're one of them.
Okay.
It's oddly specific.
I don't know, got a feeling.
Can I roll perception to figure out what these guys' beefs are? Like, just from look.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Hey.
Cool.
It's pretty good.
That's a pretty good roll. You get a look at them. You get the feeling that these are pretty obviously mercenaries. These two appear to be on break and just shooting the shit with each other. Pretty casual. They've got scimitars and light crossbows at their sides, so they're ready for a fight if one comes. And you take a closer look at the insignia on their shoulder pads. You recognize this one pretty quickly, actually, Trevlon. It's the sigil of a well-known mercenary group called the Four Kings. They're basically gangbangers of Irion. Basically, their philosophy is fuck shit up, get paid, and they will sell to anyone who pays them well enough.
They sound like absolute gentlemen. I don't want to talk to them right now. Let's stand back a little bit.
Why? What
They are members of the Four Kings.
What's that?
Bad folk. They are basically the gang of the town. They are ruthless. They are very good at getting what they want, and usually what they want is a lot of cash real quick. And, yeah, I don't think they would take kindly to me if I walked right out, even in costume.
Mal is... Well, he's taken aback slightly, but after hearing the name... Well, well, what should we do then?
I'm a little bit confused by the map, Alex. Whereabouts are the sight lines in terms of them being able to see us? I can't tell which bits are like rubbing on the ground and which bits are, visible through.
Okay, so there are a bunch of like piles of junk scattered all around. Those are the things that are supposed to be pillars. The little stone areas here in the circle that blends in with the fucking ground. Let me just highlight that pillar with the diamond. There we go. That's basically a pile of junk. It serves as half cover because it doesn't cover up the full space. But right now, since you're on the stairs and there's like a little wall between you and the guys, you can peek around and see them, but they currently cannot see you unless you step down. The area, by the way, has a little bit of light. Like, a couple of torches have been set up along the walls to let the Four Kings mercenaries actually see. So the fact that Momo is glowing isn't necessarily a giveaway that someone's coming down here.
Right, okay. That's helpful. So, essentially, the places are pretty open, and if we step down, we might get spotted pretty quickly. Okay, that's not fun. Stealth doesn't seem to be much of an option here, then. Okay.
Is there anything you could do with prestidigitation?
I could make a sound to sort of draw their attention away from the door, like sort of in the far corner of the room. Maybe we could get the drop on them and hide somewhere. But yeah, we'd all have to be pretty quiet.
That is
Corellian
very good
just
at
shakes
being
their
quiet.
head.
You are the quietest lamb I've ever saw.
Thank you.
I could create some cover. Use silent image. Maybe get us like a table or a fallen over piece of rubble to get to hide behind. But they could just poke at it and then cover blown. It's not looking particularly good.
What if he did it to an object near them? And if they poked it or messed with it, would it... I'm just throwing out ideas.
I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Don't apologize for thinking.
Right now, we need ideas, and the only way we're going to be able to do that is by, just thinking.
Do you see any other exits when you poke down there?
Did I, Alex? Apart from the one?
Well, besides the stairs, peeking around the corner, you see that this wall kind of just connects to a wall not quite behind you, because it's what was a doorway, but it's just kind of freestanding, and there's a corridor on the other side of this wall heading down. Other than that, there doesn't appear to be any other exit from this room.
Right. Other question. Do these two look particularly wise individuals?
They're playing fuck, marry, kill, Trevlon!
So I'm going to go with a no. Okay. Right. This... Okay.
Not actually. No, sorry, nothing.
Alright, I have an idea. We could... I like a charm one of them. Maybe, or at least, maybe I could try charming both and get a friend on our side as we come down. Maybe that could get the odds in our favor a little bit.
I don't think we should go out in front of them at all. At all.
Charming them? Good luck. Well, actually, that might be very difficult.
I have a spell, and it would need a pretty sage fella to shake it off.
How long your spell lasts?
It lasts an hour, as a matter of fact.
Not bad.
If you think you can do it discreetly.
Well, it's either we go through or we go back into the split in the tunnel back there and head left instead of right, so...
I mean...
I don't know, I mean...
Does anyone... This is just a weird question, but... Does anyone have a spell that could possibly blind them for a few seconds while we go through the corridor? Or the stairs?
You could say I have something like that.
Lay it on us.
Malifane reaches into his pocket and holds out the cinnamon that he bought at the store.
I think you'd have to get pretty bloody close to do that, mate.
Also, out of character, doesn't Momo have blindness and deafness as a spell?
Do I?
Yeah.
I think so.
I did not remember that.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but...
No.
That interruption just saved us a whole heap of trouble, so...
I'm just saying, don't underestimate what you find at a store.
Save it for later, I think.
Wait, I just remembered. I have a spell that could blind them.
Like, just poof, you can't see.
And possibly deafen them. Probably.
Well, what the hell have we been waiting here for? Let's go.
I didn't remember it. Stop yelling at me, please.
Try it out.
Okay.
I think this is that. On the whole, that's probably our best bet.
Okay.
Would it hit both of them, or just one?
Alex?
Let me look up blindness deafness, because off the top of my head, I know you can choose either blindness or deafness.
Meanwhile,
higher spell slots mean more than one creature.
So if you cast it at level 3, you can target both.
Do you have any 3 spell slots?
I do.
I think you've only got the one, because you cast Sending, and then I think another 3rd level spell today.
Did I?
Yeah, I know you
think
cast...
I only cast Sending.
Okay, then I think you've got 2, then.
Okay, frick. Alright.
Meanwhile, Mal is clearly hesitating about something, but is not inclined to say anything.
You got something to say there, mate?
I'm not sure. Something about them seems familiar, but I can't say what.
The fact... What do you mean? Like, the fact that they're 4 kings? Or just them?
The 4 kings, yes.
Do we want to back out into the corridor and talk about it, maybe?
I'm not sure, that's the thing. I just know I've heard their name somewhere.
Maybe we should wait this one out.
Yeah, I think after we get through, we should worry about the histories and prestigious but just as, like the events of gangs in the area. So, in the meantime, Momo, could you make them not see us?
Thing is, I can only make one of them not see us.
Oh.
So does it make them not see us, or does it make them not see in general?
Not see, period.
Yeah, if it's not see period, they definitely know that something was wrong. Well, then again, I guess not hearing would know something was wrong too, since they're talking to each other, so it's fucking
They'd yell, and if they yell and if somebody's there, then Eden.
Well, if they can't... never mind.
Okay, so way I'm seeing it, we have two options. Try and charm them, or try and blind them.
Maybe we should wait this one out as well and go through the other corridor.
If I'm being honest, it might be better not to alert them. If anything, diplomacy would be our best bet.
Don't think that they're going to respond well to that, but
I mean,
maybe
we could
charming.
always go in and...
It's either diplomacy or we blind them and we alert a whole bunch more of them. At least that's my thought anyways.
It's a very good thought, honestly.
You were going to say something, Corellian?
Don't worry about it. I just feel like the longer we sit around here wasting time, the more likely it is that we get had anyway, no matter what we do, so...
That's fair.
Why don't we try the other corridor then?
I have a good feeling about this one. I know... I just feel that we're looking for... Okay, we're looking for somebody that's being held hostage, right?
Right.
If we're looking for people that would be able to do that, then I'm pretty sure Gang could do that if given the right price.
Well, how much does it take to hire them? Are they the expensive sort? You're the one who mentioned you knew who they were.
Alex, are they particularly expensive?
History check.
To hire to do history check, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna advantage that.
Cool.
Because I'm trying to figure this out.
History check, bang.
The Four Kings have been hired for a whole lot of stuff, so you would presume it would be relatively easy to hire them. Previous instances that you recall of the Four Kings being hired haven't all had the same group of people, so it's a pretty large organization, and it's entirely possible that it just depends on who from it you're hiring.
Fair enough, so it could be anyone. It could be completely unrelated, although the likelihood of that would be slim. So, do we go? Do we stay? Does somebody sneak forward and try to figure out what's behind that other door that you mentioned to see what the odds are better? Do we try to subdue them as quickly as possible?
Is there anything we could do to make them fall asleep?
I don't have anything like that, unfortunately.
I could hit them really hard with hammer.
No,
No.
let's not.
True. I mean, that is a valid option.
I have a spell command.
Command doesn't... I have the ability to do that too, and it doesn't really last long, is the problem.
How about this? I don't want to keep you guys any longer, and it's not helping us to stand here. Why don't I go back and check the other corridor in the meantime?
I'll go with you if you need someone.
No, don't split up. If there are gang members down here, we're gonna get two people on their own against a gang.
Well, then we need to make an option.
I say we charm them both, and then and if it fails, then we'll deal with that, and if not, then hooray, we can move forward without much fuss.
Great, a decision. Go for it.
All right then. I'm going to cast Charm Person at level 2, which will allow me to charm 2 people.
Okay.
They need to roll wisdom checks.
Cool. What is the save?
14.
Oh no.
Oh no.
For us
Was
or
that
them?
No, they in the middle of their next round of fuck, marry, kill, they hear the sounds of some arcane words being chanted from the stairwell, and they're like, y'all hear something? And they turn that way, and it's like, yo, is someone trying to charm us? And the other one's like, well, I mean, flexes, I am pretty charming, not gonna lie. No, you fucking idiot, I'm talking about fucking magic over there. And they draw crossbows and say, all right, come on out, we make this easy on you.
Well, let's make it easy.
Trevlon raises his hands high in the air and takes a few steps into view.
No, stop.
Let's just see if it works.
All right, I lied, and they fire.
Oh,
Roll initiative.
Son of a gun.
Can I just cast Fireball?
Yes. Yes, you can. Just make sure.
Depends on where you are in the initiative order.
Ah, crap. Alright, then. Come on, open. Open, please. Roll 20, please. Please.
Roll 20, please.
Roll 20, please. I need the initiative. I swear to God.
F to pay respects. Can someone roll for Thavagath?
Yeah, oh, wait, I can't. Fuck.
I think I can.
Do you want access to Thavagath's page, Scott?
No, God, no.
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I thought Walrus was doing it.
Never played a barbarian in my life.
Oh, you're
It's
doing
really-
it, Walrus?
It's easy. You rage, you run up, and hit things until they die.
It's literally like a no-brainer. Haha. It's funny because int is a dumb stat.
Mm-hmm. Are you not a wizard? In that case, dump intelligence. Be a dumb shit. So basically, Thavagath looks up. It's like, oh, we are back to fighting. Okay, hold on. Let me do some stretches. In the meantime, Malifane, you kind of figured this would happen, so you are faster on the draw than the Four Kings mercenaries.
Yes, running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. 30, thank you. Gonna hit them with my rapier for non-lethal damage, please. Let's do that. Go.
That is a hit.
And go. Oh, ignore the sneak attack. Ignore the sneak attack.
Alright, yeah.
I don't know why that was checked.
He turns invisible. Oh my, almost shit, lady.
Nothing personnel shit.
Alright. You run up to the are you attacking the top one or the bottom one?
Bottom one, right in front.
Cool. You bolt from your position, duck under a crossbow bolt, and just sock the mercenary right in the chest, and he goes, oh crap, ow! Son of a bitch! That hurt!
Sorry, friend.
Cool. You have a bonus action you want to use?
Do I? Oh, yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, let's see. Distance between... Yeah, Corellian, you got advantage now. Cool.
Great, I didn't need it.
Take it anyways!
Awesome.
As long as Corellian's, like, next to you, or you're next to the dudes, Corellian has advantage.
No, Master of Tactics, 30 feet.
Yeah, but Corellian's a kobold. He has pack tactics.
Fine, I'll give it to, you know what, I'll give it to Momo, then.
Excellent, thank you.
Yay!
Alright.
Alright.
Corellian, you're up.
Yeah, Corellian is going to move forward and go at it with the war pick on the top.
Cool. Those are both hits.
Nice.
I guess I'll go non-lethal.
Alright, you raise your war pick in a fury, but then you recognize Malifane's trying not to kill these guys, so you sigh and just cock him over the head twice with the war pick. He's like, anyone catch the number on that? And falls over unconscious.
Corellian.
What?
No, you said anyone catch it? Never mind.
Anyone catch the number on that? The number was Corellian.
Thank you.
Alright. From somewhere down the corridor, you hear the sounds of shuffling feet and the of crossbows being loaded.
Oh no.
Trevlon, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to. I am going to do something, but I'm not entirely sure what. Where exactly is the noises of the crossbows coming from?
Down below, down the corridor.
Oh.
Like where we came from?
No.
Oh no.
Open archway. to the
Open
south.
archway, the one that's got the shadows still in it.
Oh yeah, I see it. Let me think. I am going to let me just see if I move to here, how far would I be able to shoot down there? I'm just checking how long I can shoot a shatter down there, because I think I might be able. No, actually,
Is shatter
Nice.
what you can see, or
I just had a different idea. Can I cast Fireball non-lethally?
sure?
Can you cast a fireball?
How? How?
Describe
This is a very
it,
good
and I
question.
will see if you can.
So, Trevlon looks down the corridor, presumably flickering torchlight and angry noises coming forward, and he takes his lute, strums a note, and forth comes a ball of fire as big as a person, and it shoots down the corridor. Trevlon intends to make this more force than fire.
So-
the sh-
Wait, do you hit it like slightly away from what you want to hit so that it just blows them back?
Yeah, it's less about causing a big fiery death explosion and more just a explosion that shocks the hell out of them.
Aha, good choice.
Okay, so casting fireball, shaping it to not set the entire place you're in on fire. You cast it down the corridor, and you hear a boom. Roll fireball damage.
1 moment.
Ooh,
Ooh!
Oof. Let's see here.
that is nice.
You hear 2 screams of "Ah!" and down the corridor.
The
And
best kind of
bump, bump. So, you think you got at least 2 of them.
Cracking.
Nice
Nice.
shot!
Alright.
Short.
In the meantime, speaking of from down the corridor, you hear a as a crossbow bolt comes shooting out towards you, Trevlon.
Oh dear.
That is a miss. You duck out of the way as it goes wide past you. Evidently, whoever shot it couldn't see too well. But you hear more loading of crossbows.
That's not good. Oh dear.
Maybe get out of the way!
Probably shouldn't I?
Oh, wait. There's the guy who's up against Malifane, who just got whacked. He
Yeah.
pulls out his scimitar, sees that Corellian just took out his buddy, and thinks, yeah, I could take this kobold. What's the worst that could happen?
What could possibly go?
Laughs in Corellian.
Corellian just offhandedly raises a shield against the blow and laughs in Corellian. Now it is Momo's
already
turn.
know
Let
what
me
I'm
actually loop around because I accidentally clicked again. It's Momo's turn.
Okay. Now, I'm going to cast Blindness on the guy that just tried to attack Corellian.
Okay.
Okay. Do it. Please?
Do it.
Thank you.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. Against what's the
Yeah.
DC?
What's...
That would be at the top
Right.
of your spellcasting.
Oh, okay.
To the right of your name. Spell save
15.
DC.
15?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
You rolled a 5, so yeah, you got him. Yeah. It's like, alright. Whatever that was, it doesn't matter. You're just a kobold. I can kill you with... Wait, where'd you go? What the fuck just happened? My eyes!
I look over at Corellian and I wink.
Thumbs up.
Okay,
Smile,
stretch
thumbs
is
up.
over. What do you need me to do? Let me actually loop around. That was double click. I'm sorry.
Whoops. Shall I control Thavagath for this one then?
Go for it.
Sure, why not?
I would like to move Thavagath here, but I would presume that would take some athletics to climb up on. And
Not
to
if he just goes
get to
doop,
that
doop,
door.
doop.
Fantastic. What can Thav see?
Thab sees it's a pretty narrow corridor that goes down into a larger room.
Oh,
That's still helpful.
That is helpful.
maybe try and barricade it. The stuff around it.
That's an idea, actually. Is there crap that Thavagath can sort of push in front of the door?
Trivia.
Make an investigation check, Thabagath.
Oh boy.
I find thing to put in front of door because I am smart.
Alright, Thabagath, you grab a bag of flour, hold it up in front of you, and it's like, try get through this.
I hope you guys aren't a cake because I'm about to bake you.
Oh, that would have actually been a pretty good.
That would have been a nice line.
If it
Alright,
wasn't for the fact he's just holding a bag of flour.
Yeah.
before it loops back around to Malifane, you hear the rapid tap 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 of feet, and then something coming down the corridor, and then you hear, sorry I'm late. Followed you guys down here. Thought you might be onto something.
What
Then he
are you
sees.
doing here?
I just said.
Get out of here!
Then he sees the thugs. Hold on, allow me. And he just nooms over to one of the thugs and kicks him in the face and takes him out immediately, landing with
my God.
precision and grace on the table. And then
Oh.
looks up. So is that all of them, or?
There is more down corridor.
No.
Momo
I-
blinks. Oh.
Alright, more down corridor. Remeg listens and he's like, I could probably take care of that. I mean, you're welcome to join, it's just if they're setting an ambush.
I mean, you're the one telling us we're welcome to join when we were the one who instigated this thing. Granted, you did just kick a man just, out of his entire senses, so maybe we should be the one following you, but still.
Maybe, I mean, who knows?
Wait, so was he unconscious or?
Yeah, this man is unconscious. He got kicked into the wall.
Oh boy. Let me check something.
Oh, hey! Thanks for the bits! That's enough for the first time in ages, draw a card
Draw a
from
card.
the deck of magic things!
Oh my god. Who drew last? Who the fuck drew last?
It's been forever, I don't remember!
I'll volunteer.
So will I.
Yup.
We can... How about this? How are we gonna do this? Is there a rock, paper, scissors we could do in-game?
I'll flip a coin.
Alternatively,
I'll flip a coin.
I'm the next one in turn order.
Oh.
So.
Alright,
Then again,
I think
every
you
time I
drew
play a
most
card, it's bad
recently.
news,
I think
so.
you drew most recently, actually, Scott. So,
Good. I will pass the luck. No, I mean, good luck, Jojo.
here we go,
Yay!
Jojo.
You can do it.
Yay! Please don't be bad. If you're bad,
Please don't
my
be
heart
bad.
will go no. That I don't want to draw 111 cards. No.
Are there even 111?
There
I'm
are,
sure
I
in
think,
some
56.
I hate the look of this card. And I hope it's
Oh
not
yes!
bad.
Oh yes!
Oh, what? No, is this good? Is
Is
this
that a
bad?
good or bad? Oh yes.
Let's see.
Mo,
The
you've
Lost.
drawn this card before. You say, alright, lead the way, Remek, and then VoIP out of existence,
No,
and
no,
you
oh,
hear,
no.
oh hey! I missed the little bird guy!
No!
Welcome back to Discord Murder Party!
Can one of us volunteer as tribute?
Yeah,
No. Oh my god!
I feel terrible about this.
As do I.
F! So, Remek looks over and sees Momo's gone, raises up a hand. Is that normal?
Unfortunately, it seems to be.
Wait a minute, no, Jojo should have to draw another card because we're on hiatus.
You know
No,
what?
it's fine. It's fine. Just
You know what? Because it'll be a while and it's delayed reaction, I'll let another card be drawn.
Woo!
Can it still count?
It could still count.
Thank you, Alex. You
Yay, hiatus!
man.
So Jojo just gets teleported to Discord murder party. The murder god's there and is like, oh shit, we're on break. I could stab you a couple
in
times.
like a few months.
Momo's gone for an extra long amount of time.
Listen, it's just, the Demon's Lantern. I forget if it's this
God.
one or the Fiend that
Is
has...
this the Yugoloth?
Yeah, it's either the Fiend or it's the Demon's Lantern. It's the Demon's Lantern that summons the Yugoloth.
God damn it!
Appearing in Momo's place is a fox-headed man who looks over and is like, well, normally I don't deal with someone so base and vile as the Four Kings, but what can I do for... And then he notices where he is. Oh. It's you people again. Wow. You know, I was actually in the middle of something this time, so thank you. Thank you very much for ruining my day.
We didn't exactly intend for you to be zipped into our existence.
It
Don't
wasn't
let
our
us keep you.
choice.
I mean, I would love to, but apparently there's a time duration where I have to be here. Those are just the rules, he says with air quotes.
Look, if I give you like a biscuit or something, could you get a friend back?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't do it for a biscuit, but I am capable of doing that. What do you have to offer me?
Fucking... Oh, give me a minute. And Trevlon in the sort of fit of like, oh god, I don't want my friend to be gone for a while. Do you take art?
Depends on what the art is.
Trevlon randomly pulls out the octopus sigil drawing.
He looks at that. That just looks like a charcoal rubbing of something. That is not what I...
Okay, fair enough. That's understandable. That's understandable.
Look, do you have any
how
magic
about-
do you have any magic items or something? I deal in those as well.
Oh, wait, I actually have something, Corellian says, and
NPCs
sort
are
of
just
tosses
standing around.
over the Ring of Awareness.
Oh my god! Yes!
He looks it over, looks up, makes an Arcana check on it. Oh my god, this thing is hilarious!
Right?
I knew I liked you for a reason. You have yourself a deal, he says, snapping his fingers, and Momo comes back to reality.
Momo just looks dead inside.
No!
What can I say except you're welcome, says Mr. Fox.
Cheers, pull up a crate. We'll be here for a while.
Alright. Mr. Fox is not part of the combat anymore, but he's just trying to, like, sit on a crate and watch, so Token's out of the way so that he's not clogging up the limited screen. Anyway, Malafane, you're up.
Right, that just happened. Looks at the unconscious human. Right, where were we? Right. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yoom!
Alright.
There's a person in line of sight.
You peer into the room, and with dark vision, you can see there's actually a bunch of people. And they have crossbows aimed, ready, and once they see you come through, they fire.
Let's try something about that then. So, improvisations. I have 2 sacks of flour. I have a bow. let's say I know it's going to impose disadvantage, but let's say I tie one of these sacks of flour to an arrow and try and smoke bomb my way through this.
You can, but they had readied actions, so they go first.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
All right, so one crossbow bolt misses, and you're suddenly aware, wait, shit, there are people firing at me. Oh, God! And then 2 more whiz by with a Noom. One just kind of like knocks into a sack of flour that Thavagak was holding and is like, ha, I told you. That was a natural 1. Natural 2!
Oh my god.
This one rips through the flour, but is otherwise, fine. And as you duck out of the way, Remig's like, okay, that's what I was talking about, and runs over. He's taking up the same space as you, right under you, and just kind of jumps onto the wall and thump, 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 grabs the arrows out of the air and drops them on the ground.
Yo.
So much.
Jesus. Alright, so...
Okay, so what's the plan? He says, turning to you.
Gonna try and blind them through this.
Cool.
You game?
Always.
Alright, let's give this a shot. God help me. Disadvantage, I assume?
Disadvantage, because you're tying something to arrows that's not meant to be on arrows.
Right. Here we go.
Okay. Just shooting it straight downward at this guy, or?
Yeah.
Cool. That is still a hit. So you
Damn.
whack him with the bag of flour, cover him in flour, and is like, oh, what the fuck? Who shoots flour at people? My god! And Thavagak's like, my friend, so shut the fuck up.
Please tell me the arrow pierces the bag.
It pierces the bag, yes.
Yes.
I'm going to say he can either be blinded or take the damage.
Okay, blindness it is.
Okay. So he's flailing around, covered in flour now.
Nice.
Corellian.
Cool. Corellian is going to run up and take a position in front of Malifane and Remeg to sort of try and body block in a way, and they are going to throw 2 javelins at the guy who is not blinded.
Cool. There are multiple guys now you can see down here. A couple in the black bodysuit, and there's some in gold bodysuits. And also, because I think you can see that far, towards the back of the room, there are some tied up Okiti.
Okay,
Oh.
in that case, Corellian will split 1 javelin at the black suited one, and then the other one at the closest gold suited.
Cool. That's a hit.
Nice.
And that one's also a hit. Alright. Black suit and the gold suit are struck by javelins, and they grunt in pain, kind of yank the javelins out, hold a hand up to their wound, and start loading up their crossbows again. Calculating damage for these guys. Black suit looks really hurt. Gold suit looks less hurt. Like, he can take a few more of those blows.
Yeah, I'll say I'll hunker behind my shield, and that's my turn.
Cool.
Nice shot, Captain.
Corellian just blinks. Captain.
Alright. It is now the gold suit guy's turn. They look at this line of people, decide, yeah, we're close enough to take him. One is going to run up to Corellian, one's going to run off to the side. Corellian's in a BRB mode, so I guess I'm... Oof, ow, my bones. Well, in the meantime, how about that local sports team, guys?
Ah, yes. That sports team.
I hear they like parties.
Big parties.
Porty.
Have to pay respects to Porty.
gonna type in sports and see what the most interesting thing is.
Okay.
All
right.
everyone says "ow my boons," but no one says "ow about my banes."
Exactly. So, gold suit guys have charged up to Corellian, pulled out maces, and they also have pack tactics, so they get advantage as they go try to beat the shit out of Corellian. That fell off the table. Alright. 18 to hit.
That meets, so yes.
Cool. Alright. So, you take 5 bludgeoning damage at first, then the guy winds up for a backswing because he's got multi-attack. That's also a hit. For 3 more bludgeoning damage. And then here comes his buddy! That's it!
Oh dear.
For 7 bludgeoning damage. And by this time you're kind of aware that these guys have maces, so you raise your shield to block the last one. But yeah, they hit you a whole bunch, Corellian.
That's fine.
Alright. And, in the meantime, you can hear stomp, 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 stomp of some feet from somewhere to the east. You get the feeling there's more guys on their way.
God damn it.
Oh dear.
Alright. It is now Remeg's turn. I'm just going to move you to the back Melivane so that you can stay in place and Remeg can do his thing.
That's fair.
Alright. There he is, there's the boy.
There he is!
Alright.
He is, good boy.
So, Remeg is going to run forward and start punching the first gold thug that is attacking Corellian. Alright, so that is a hit for 9 bludgeoning damage. And that is a hit for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Alright, and then as he backs up from the second swing, Remeg has this intense focus in his eyes as he just kicks off the wall and goes into a flurry of blows to kick this guy and the guy next to him.
Oh, he's a monk, okay.
Yeah, he's a monk! So...
Oh shit, you're serious. Nice.
Yeah, he's a monk! Alright.
Yeah, only a monk could kick this much ass.
So, the first guy gets kicked off to the side and falls to the floor unconscious. And the second guy, the one who was off to the side, gets decked, but then there's a rush of energy through Remeg's kick that just kind of like locks the thug in place. He is stunned.
Damn.
Alright. Remeg lands and is like, oh, sorry, that wasn't my turn. I'm just gonna back up a little and assume you were letting me do that. Go ahead, Treadlon.
Yeah, you know what? You just kicked too much ass to be allowed, so I'm fair with that.
Stop metagaming right next to me, Nata.
Stop what?
Okay. Stop metagating on his case. Scotty's too cool for that. Remig could come through the screen and kiss my face if all I care. I don't mind. It's fine.
It's fine.
Also, roll20's being real slow.
Oh, F.
F and skip. One moment. Where's it at? There we go. Okay, so Trevlon is going to head up here and peek around the east side, did you say? So I think Trevlon's gonna head over here.
Okay. You go that way. There are walls and piles of bags.
Is there any sort of entrance that Trevlon's missing here?
No!
And how am I hearing sounds to the east? Okay.
Southeast, maybe?
Oh yeah, it could be in that room. Bloody hell. Alright, well, with Trevlon thoroughly screwing pooches here. How badly hit is Corellian exactly?
I would say that if I were to quantify my ability to fight on a numerical scale between 0 and 40, I'd be at about a 25.
You know what? That's a really good way of putting it, and I appreciate your good thoughts.
It's very specific.
Yes.
It is. If that's the case, then Trevlon is going to cast Healing Word at level 2 to heal Corellian. For his bonus thing.
Alright, so that's a total of 10, as Trevlon shouts some encouraging words down to Corellian.
Thank you.
Alright. It would be Remek's turn, but he already did his thing because I'm a dummy and think 12 is higher than 14.
Honestly, I thought that was like a legendary action or something.
He's not that good. Alright. Black-suited guys. You see one of them kind of back up and duck behind a set of barrels for cover. The blinded one is just gonna wildly wave his crossbow everywhere and just fire at someone random.
Boy.
That would be his
your friends.
Yep, that would be his friend who just ducked behind the barrels.
Excellent.
Alright, they'll never get me here. Ow, what the fuck, dude? Alright, that is that much damage. There's an injured black-clad dude who isn't very bright, is going to go directly into the line of sight of the corridor and fire at Corellian. Yeah, Corellian just kind of like casually hold up your shield and the crossbow bolt goes tink against it. Momo! You had a good
I already
time.
know what I want to do.
Okay.
Momo's just gonna quickly walk over to where he can get at least someone in view, and he's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so, channeling the power as a cleric of light, you, raise your holy symbol, chant a couple words, and you try to make some of these dudes glow. Let's see, 20-foot cube. That'll cover most of them. Yeah. The guy who charged out and shot Corellian is now glowing, so he's very easy to see. His blinded buddy is glowing. Stunned buddy... Actually, I don't think stunned buddy can make that save because he's stunned. Stunned buddy is glowing. Everyone else in that cube is unconscious.
Get them.
Alright. Thavagath, your sack of flour
What?
has been shot. Time to fight.
Would Thavagath be able to push through Corellian and Remick to just charge at this guy?
And Malifane.
Yes.
Yes, a lot of people. Okay, good to know.
If you have permission to move through characters, which I assume you always do for player characters, unless they say otherwise, you can just go.
Can I come through?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hugging that wall, big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So firstly, yep, he goes into a rage, which is always classy. There you go, and he is going to just bomb rush this guy here and just smash into him basically and hit him with. He sees that everybody's trying to not do this particularly lethally, so he gives a little sigh and just smacks him with the blunt edge of...
Wait, Thavagath cares about that?
He doesn't want to look uncool, you know?
I am hit with the children.
And does a blunt attack with Spider's Edge.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
What happens with the rage again? I think I may have forgotten to turn that on.
Yeah, you turn that on because that also gives some extra radiant damage.
Turn up.
Turn it up.
Alright, turn it up.
Either way,
Well,
So
that's...
that's 1d6.
Yeah,
1d6. I'll just type that in.
just type it in for now and turn it on for later.
Oof, oof. Plus 9.
You just kind of like swing your great axe like a club, and boom! This guy is knocked like a solid 3 feet off the ground and falls over onto his buddy unconscious.
Like a golf swing.
Out of character, but you have more movement and an extra attack.
Oh, marvelous!
Yep.
Thavagath, having done a pretty good round of golf, snarls and turns directly to his left at this guy.
Oh, he's
And
unconscious.
just... Oh.
Yeah,
then
that guy was hit
who
by
isn't
fireball.
dead? Who the hell isn't dead at this moment in time?
We need to turn those unconscious upside down or something, please.
Can
Thank
do.
you.
In the
Very.
meantime, guy with a no symbol on him is just stunned, not unconscious, and that's going to wear off eventually. And
All right, then.
guy hiding behind barrels is not unconscious.
You only
So-
have 15 feet left.
Okay, if that's the case, Thav is going to sort of step around and just smack this man over here with another blunt attack with Spider's Edge.
Cool.
And he is going to do this.
That is an automatic critical because he is stunned.
Oh dear, so that's not going to be good for him.
Just
And-
absolutely demolish this man. There you, yeah. You just kind of like grab the man while he's stunned, going, and he's like, I thought you were supposed to go sleepy time. Go sleepy time. And pile drive him into the barrels.
Yes.
He is now asleep.
Perfect. Very, very good.
Mal, you're up.
Okay, let's see. Where am I? Right, I am underneath a Bremig. 5, 10, 15, 20. And you said that he has cover, correct?
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to be able to do everything. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Can I use an action? Oh wait, I would have to use the whole action to dash. I couldn't use combat after
Rogues
that, could I?
can dash as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, in that case, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm assuming he doesn't have a ready action, does he?
He does, he was readying for someone to come kind of south of where Thavagath was. So
Well.
he, yep.
This is fun.
So you just like walked
50,
around and he's like,
55.
oh hi, what are you what the fuck?
Hey, what you doing?
Garden D's okay. What the fuck?
Stab. Oh, wait, I clicked. There we go.
No, you stabbed him.
Non-lethal stab.
Non-lethal stab.
Don't worry, I didn't stab you in an artery. So you'll be fine.
You stab in the place that won't kill a man, and he just falls over. It's like, wow, I thought I would be dead. That's very good work. Blah!
Yeah, see, thing about that is peripherals are a thing. Sorry about that.
Okay. Corellian, you're up.
The tied up OKD, are they conscious or unconscious?
They are conscious. They're just bound, gagged, and they look pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Would I be able to dash over there since it's out of my normal movement and untie a few of them? Say if I went to about here, if it lets me ping.
Untying them would be an action.
Okay, in that case, what I will do is I will use my action instead, and I will dash over to basically about here and peek around.
Cool. You do a quick peek around the corner. It looks like it goes into a smaller room with a bunch of broken furniture in it, and there are 3 gold-suited guys in there, maces at the ready.
Curlian doesn't say anything, but sort of turns back to everyone else and holds up a 3 on their claws.
Mal nods.
Mama, understand.
I would say, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Gold suit guys are not making a move. They're staying there, ready to whack you.
Right.
Trevlon is, I think, BRB.
God damn it.
F.
So, did we ever get the story on the sports ball team?
I don't think we did.
You know what? I'm actually gonna look up sports ball and see what the first thing is I find.
We're gonna do it.
Oh boy.
I actually got... There's actually a game called Sports Ball for Wii U. Holy shit.
Nice. In the meantime, wow, guys, you'll never guess. A number I have never seen before said, "Great news, Alex. Your April Amazon_Prime_gift is waiting at 512-923-838.5xpmh.us/J7KMI.P49QT.
Woo!
.mob!
Just see that, you're gonna get doxxed, Alex.
Oh, I can't believe.
Just reel in that fishing attempt, kids.
F.
Nah, with a PH.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's your time.
Oh God. Okay.
There are three lads in the corridor to the east where Corellian is standing.
Okay.
And the Okidi are conscious but bound. So,
Okay.
wink.
I'm gonna take care of that.
Trevlon runs up and hops up here, and is very confused as to what to do next. I think he's just going to take another movement action.
Cool, yeah, dash.
I think it just dash it. 25, another one, which would be that long. So he pops right next to Thavagath, a little bit out of breath.
All right. As you run through, Remeg dashes into the... That's Momo. I don't want to drag Momo.
What is happening to me?
You've been carried by
precious
Fast
being.
Threat.
Being dragged from one place to another.
All right, he's gonna run forward, see the 3 signal Corellian's doing, see his buddies down in the corner. He's gonna go for his buddies.
Yeah.
Run over here, and he's gonna untie the rightmost Okidi, who says something in Okidi. Now, Malifane, you have that anthropologist feature where you can understand basic words and phrases of someone, even if you don't speak their
it
language.
finally comes into use!
And yeah, because not a lot of people speak Okidi, but you spend a lot of time around them to know when they're saying "about damn time." Yeah. And since one of them is actually active in the fight, the Okidi are going to get an initiative turn.
Woo!
Holy shit!
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
They are pissed.
Wouldn't you be?
Yeah, the Okidi's like, yeah, I've been
you.
ready for like 5 hours, dude. Where were you? And Remek shrugs.
Alex, I love you, you beautiful bastard.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be any black-suited dude activity. Momo.
Alright. Let me see. Pardon me, Roll20's being very slow, and I don't appreciate it. I was gonna sliddly diddly on in, and he's going to cast Sanctuary.
I don't think we've ever seen that spell before. What does it do?
I don't
It
remember
plays
that.
a song from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hey! Shut up.
Bonus
Ow.
action. You
Ow.
ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature must make a wisdom save or the attack doesn't work.
Okay, and that is what I shall do. And I'm going to do it. I mean, I don't think I should do it against Remeg because. Yeah.
Well, you protect a creature that you target. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That I target to hurt?
No, you target a creature, you protect them, and then if somebody else tries to attack that person, they either have to choose a new target or miss their attack entirely if they don't make the save.
So,
Haha, I see.
so if you wanted
I
to
will
protect a
cast
target like,
Sanctuary.
I don't know, someone who is about to go into a room full of people ready to smack someone with a flail or something.
Okay, then I will cast Sanctuary on Corellian.
All right. You hold up a small mirror, chant a couple of words, wave hands over it, and Corellian, you feel some divine protection wash over you. Like, you could definitely charge into that room and take the beefy boys with their maces.
Maces. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot.
Thabagath.
Trying to think what Thabagath would do here. I guess,
I mean, he has 40 feet of movement.
That's
I
true.
guess, yeah, I suppose that's true. Thabagath, I suppose, would just...
I still can't believe that.
Thabagath would, I think,
Just barb
be
things.
up here, which is the 40 feet. And then, I think kind of blindly, he'd just toss a javelin of lightning in there and see what happened.
All right. You power up your javelin of lightning, chant the arcane words, and hurl it down the corridor. It goes with a and hits the
Do
wall.
I roll for the... Oh,
There's no one in that direct line.
damn. Well, fair enough.
You did what he would do, and he would be proud.
Yeah. You you hear hey, cool, from down the corridor.
Very cool.
All right. The Okiti that has been freed is going to go untie his buddies. And since he got a natural 20 in initiative, I'll just say he was prepped for it for a while. So they are all untied.
Oh, well, my work
Sweet.
doesn't need to be done.
All right, but that's not the end of their turn because there's these other two who are going to go. Let's see.
I need to
Yeah, he
rethink
can
my
just
strategy.
make it over to that guy. They're going to take the scimitars from these unconscious mercenaries and stab them.
Understandable.
No, we need evidence. They are going to get themselves killed if they kill these people.
There are plenty of mercenaries, alright?
Yeah.
Who cares?
As you protest them stabbing the mercenaries, the Okiti look up at you, Trevlon, and snarl.
Oh,
Trevlon looks to Remeg and says, "Tell them to keep one of them alive."
Remek says something in Okiti to them. Malafane, you guess it's something to the effect of, "We need one of them alive."
Mm-hmm.
And the Okiti just turn and stare. And Remek shrugs, says something in Okiti to the effect of, "Well, I mean, I'm not going to kill them." Malafane, this dude just died right in front of you.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Okay, well, I was going to untie them, but now change of plans, I guess. I don't want to rush in there because Corellian has... You know what? I'm just going to use a movement. I'm going to move over here and ready myself for what? Yeah, dash over here and ready for myself for when one of them moves within this space right here to attack.
Okay. Alright.
And can I use a bonus action or?
I think so, yeah.
I think I will. You know what? I feel like the squishies need some help. I will give. Where is my range? Yeah, closest one is Momo, so I will give Master of Tactics to Momo.
no, that
Yay.
was the second time.
So nice.
You're the only one in 30 feet, also, but also you would need help. So
Alright.
Thanks.
you're welcome.
Corellian.
Alright, just so I can see, I'm going to move here so I can get a better idea of what's happening in that room.
Okay.
Okay, so... Give me a moment now that I see just a little bit more, Okay, so, initially, I'm going to move... Tell you what, I am going to... I'm going to use Misty Step, and I am going to zoop right over there. Give me a moment to
Teleport
pull
behind
that.
them? Tell me you're going to teleport behind them.
So I'm gonna go over here, and so
Okay, well, their ready
Yeah, I'm
actions
gonna make
were
two
for when
attacks.
you stepped through the door, and you technically didn't do that, so you're good.
fucking excellent. I am going to make 2 war pick attacks on the guy right in front of me because, of course, that's what you.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid.
All right, both of those hit. The thug goes, "Y'all hear some? Ow! Son of a bitch!" And turns around to see Corellian just hacking away at him with the war pick.
And then I'm going to take a. I'm going to see the guy down the hall, and I'm going to sidestep to here.
Okay, cool. All right. It is Goldsuit Guy's turn. They are going to abandon their original plan of waiting for someone to step through the door, since someone, I guess, has. Go up here. You know what?
They
I'm gonna.
can't attack.
I'm going.
Sanctuary.
No, I think that lasts until you attack, and Corellian did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects a creature, the spell ends.
Never mind then.
But I am going to be nice and say that I'm going to say that the guy stepping out into the open down this corridor is enough to trigger a readied action for a short bow shot.
Who has...
That's you.
That's you, dude!
Oh, I thought... Okay, sure. I guess... Sure, why not? Alright. I guess I'll attack then.
I'm trying to be nice to you guys, and you guys
No,
are like,
I
wait, who has the
appreciate
short
it.
bow? Okay, oh, you hit him.
Thank
Alright.
you,
Bam.
Alex. You're too good to us.
All right.
Thank you.
You duck around the corner as you hear movement that way and fire off an arrow, and it goes thump against the guy's shoulder, right in the Four Kings logo, and his pride just looks incredibly hurt as he turns down that way and goes, "Ah!" Yeah, he decides ganging up on the kobold is not as important as hitting you because you hurt his pride, man!
I mean, that's fair.
That is a hit as he smacks you with a mace for for 7 bludgeoning damage.
I'll take 3 from that then.
Uncanny dodge! While the others are going to wail away on Corellian. So one of the 4 mace attacks is going to hit for 8 bludgeoning damage. The second attack is going to do 4 bludgeoning damage. Third mace attack does 4 bludgeoning damage. And the fourth mace attack deals 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oof, my bones.
Oof,
Your
Corellian's
bones.
bones.
Yes, your bones.
Corellian just smiles.
Alright. So
It's
these,
not a nice smile.
yeah, you smile in between getting just whacked in the face with maces. And once you get a break, you're just like, are you done? That sort of smile. Trevlon, you're up.
That's scary.
Okay. Can Trevlon move to the doorway at least? No.
You
He
can
can't even move
diagonals
the friggin'
count
door.
for 5 squares of movement.
Oh my god.
Are you moving me?
Yeah, not even 5 squares is gonna make that happen.
You can move to the side of the doorway.
You know what? I'll take that. Trevlon moves to the side of the doorway, and I guess he's just gonna. Can he? Do you think would it make sense to just yell vicious words at him over or like inside of the door, like as he's trying to hit Mal?
Sure,
Trevlon just
why
yells,
not?
Calls him a fart or something. All right, fantastic. So Yes, so Vicious Mockery, baby, which is 2d4.
You basically call him a fart, and he's like, I am not a fart, and gets really angry at you.
Alright, fair enough.
Remeg is up. Alright. Remeg is going to go toss a scimitar over to the buddy that doesn't have one yet from a little storage crate. Run over to the side. Punch this dude real good. Okay, so fun fact. The only way Remeg can miss the gold suit, guys, is if he rolls a natural 1.
So what you're saying is...
So what I'm saying is, Remeg runs in, pulls back a fist, stops, turns to Chevlon. I'm sorry, did you just call him a fart?
I had nothing else in my brain. I'm a bit tired at the moment.
I'm just trying to process this, okay? And then he goes for a backhand against the dude. He rolled a 2, but that still hits!
God.
Okay, and let's see how hard Remeg hits the dude with the backhand. That is the damage dice he uses. That is 7 damage, and he's going to use a bonus action to punch again. That fell off the table. Yeah, basically, as Remeg is debating what the hell does you call him a fart mean, he just like offhand backhands the dude, who just falls over unconscious.
God.
Oh my god.
Boom.
What a fart.
What a fart.
What a man.
What a man.
What a man. What a man.
And Remeg still has movement left, so he is going to go up and join Corellian, though he can't punch.
He can't punch.
Alright. So, black-suited dude, because Corellian did see one down the corridor, is going to kind of scoot to a corner, fire around the corner at Corellian, who's got cover, so this is going to be fun. Natural 1. The crossbow jams like, oh shit, a motherfucker, I just had this fucking thing cleaned! So he is not, in fact, going to run off, and he's going to stay there that whole turn.
These... Alex, you said these guys were prolific gangsters, right?
Maybe they are the cheap ones, okay?
Maybe it was a discount day. Momo.
Okay, so I'm gonna use 20. What's my movement speed again?
25 walking, 50 flying.
Okay, Momo is going to fly into here, and he's going to attempt to attack one of the guys that is
Alright.
unconscious.
Cool. You've got advantage because Master of Tactics.
Right. Momo's gonna do non-lethal talons.
Alright.
Cause, like, he's just gonna punch him with his foot.
Cool.
That's that.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, I guess that bird now.
That is bird now.
That,
That is a furry.
that really need to clip toenails. Regardless, that is a hit.
Yay.
Yeah, Momo has reach.
I'll yeet Momo over so that he can scratch the dude.
Thank you.
With a you just fly down the corridor. It's a pretty low ceiling, but you manage to do it, and just get up in this dude's face, scratching at him. Thavagath looks up and goes,
Bird of prey.
"That's my board."
Yes.
Yay.
Speaking of Thavagath, it's his turn.
Thavagath, is this guy... Yeah, that guy's done. Thavagath rushes in and takes a one look at this guy and believes that his golf swing seems to be pretty good, so...
What
You
is
know-
with you and these analogies?
I don't know, I think Thav's just on a golf kick recently. Don't judge him. And he's going to just goodbye.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
man. You just
Okay,
like
bye-bye.
kind of like whoop the man so hard he goes flying over Corellian's head and bounces off the wall back over Corellian's head to land perfectly where he was, unconscious.
All in one. All in one.
Donk. Remek gives a thumbs up.
He has a second attack, doesn't he?
Yep.
Sure do.
He steps forward and, basically, with the blunt side of his axe, just lifts it and raises, like, just slams it down like he's a tent peg, and is just going to, he's just gonna let that happen. You know, need to actually get that spider's edge real quick. There you go.
There we go. That's a
Oh, dear.
delicious
Christ.
hit.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Or Jesus Cristo.
You just slam the axe down like it's a big ol' hammer onto the guy's head. And if you could see cartoon birds stabbing at you would definitely be seeing them. But he shakes his head and is like, the shop end's over there, big dude.
How are you? You're supposed to be tent.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I were to measure how healthy I am in a fight on a scale of 0 to 32.
Okay, well, let me try again. I fixed.
All right, it is not your turn though. It is the Okiti. They are not fast.
What?
Yeah, one is just going to go over here, take a dagger from the belt of this mercenary and throw it
Oh.
at another unconscious one.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're pretty pissed at these guys. So, Fireball Hitman is dead. He's got a dagger in his face.
Ooh.
That is about as far as the other Okiti can go. But his buddy can make it to the doorway. So he's going to stand on the thug and drive a cutlass right down into his chest. Malafane! So, they might leave one alive. They might.
He's losing his patience. That said, he's gonna just slowly walk through the corridor. Pulls over
Colleen's
his-
gonna call that there was one down the corridor.
Fuck it.
Alright. I'm going to say that you actually do have advantage because you rolled a natural 1 and is staying there, so that hits.
Right. And sneak attack, so...
And sneak attack. Hey, did you hear something? Ah! And then
Hey,
you hear
did you say something about being alive? I mean, sorry, did you say something about being conscious? There you go.
Just quickly fix that and make sure you don't go on your don't murder that guy.
whomp, and he just falls to the ground from what you can see.
Right. Now that that's taken care of, can we not kill any more of these guys? I'd kind of like to learn a little bit about what the hell is going on here.
The Okiti just stare you down.
If you can convince them that the suffering they had is worth it, then by all means, mate.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Okay, Corellian.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the gold guy in front of me with my war pick.
That's a hit. Alright, so as he's explaining the numerical value of his hit points to Thavagat, you whack him and he's like, okay, now I have a lot less!
Cool! If he's not down, I'm gonna hit him again!
Cool! Yeah, you're just sick and tired of being whacked, so you just clock the guy so hard he just flattens completely against the wall and slowly slides down like a cartoon character.
Cool, I'm going to use my movement to advance a little bit to see what is around the corner over here and further down the hall.
Alright, you peer down the corridor. There's one dude with, like, a lot of gaudy jewelry on a necklace around him and a jacket over his Four Kings uniform, who looks up, sees you coming, and is like, "So you're the ones making all the ruckus, huh?"
Yeah, Curlian's just gonna dip out of line of sight. It's my turn.
That's his turn. As now that you've seen him, he gets a turn on the initiative order.
Whoa!
God damn it.
I'm gonna call out that there's one more down the hall.
God damn it.
All right. All of the golden guys are down. Trevlon.
Trevlon, I think he's going to run into the room where everybody else seems to be.
All right.
And he is going to once more cast Healing Word at Corellian and make sure that he does not die. And he does so at level 3 because he's feeling fancy.
Very nice. Nice, that's a total of 13 health back to Corellian as Trevlon shouts some more encouraging words.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alright.
You don't need to worry about me.
Meg is a pretty fast boy, so that's 1, 2 to get into Corellian's room. 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, Corellian's room. 3, 4, enter the
Where
corridor.
the hell did
5,
Remek
6.
go? What the fuck?
Somewhere over here.
Undo! Get back to me, rat
I
boy!
see him. I see him.
All
Okay,
right.
he's 1, 2, he's right here. Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Thank you! Remek's like, wow, that was an out-of-body experience anyway! Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he just looks over at Corellian, gives a thumbs up, charges in! And you
There
hear
you go.
the sound of a lot of guys going, "Ah!" and, like, going at Remeg with scimitars.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, one rolled a natural 20, so he actually does manage to hit this fucking rat.
Oh,
And
fuck.
you hear, "I'm okay!"
Good.
God, I love this rat man. He's my spirit animal who guides me through life.
Yeah, so even though it was a natural 20, that was a total of 3 damage to Remeg.
Jesus Christ.
What level is he?
Enough.
Enough. And then you hear another stab. Less okay!
Oh no!
And then you hear another cry as someone else tries to stab Remek. And you hear just clank. Okay, I think I'm good. And then you just hear a bunch of bam, 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 bam as Remek starts punching everyone around him. Alright. Let's see. That is a clock to the face of one dude. A clock to the face of another dude. You hear a body just instantly drop to the floor. And then he's going to do another flurry of blows and attack the other 2 dudes around him. Natural 20. You hear
Jeez.
"Ah!" as the guard just gets thrown down the corridor and falls down at Corellian's feet. Ah!
Momo's just impressed.
How can you be impressed if you can't even see anything?
Glad it's going well.
Yeah, it's going great, thanks. Whenever you're ready to help, though, I don't really like being stabbed, so...
When my turn comes around, I mean, what?
What?
Stop
Alright.
metagaming.
The bandits are once more going to try and stab the rat. Oh my god, they're actually managing to stab the rat!
Oh, no.
Yeah. You hear more more stabs going into Remek. And a natural 20, great.
Oh. That's it, I'm running right the fuck in there.
Okay. So, Momo, it is your turn.
Momo, runs the fuck in there!
Can you chat?
Yeah.
Alright, you can
No,
fly in
well,
there.
He's not gonna run, he's gonna fly in there. And, no, wait. Is that enough?
It's enough to get right
Or is
behind
that too
Remeg.
far?
I think it's enough to get right behind Remeg.
Okay. He's gonna get right behind Remeg. And
Right behind you.
cast. He's gonna get right there, right behind Remeg. And
Right there.
He's gonna cast Prayer of Healing.
Prayer of Healing is an out-of-combat spell.
God damn it. Pardon my language. Okay, he's gonna cast Cure Wounds
Alright.
at level. Can I have my mouse back and thank you. He's gonna cast it on level 2.
Alright. You, rest your hands on the good rat boy and chant a quick Prayer of Healing as opposed to the 10-minute Prayer of Healing. And some of the stab wounds start closing up. He looks back and is like, much appreciated.
He nods. Not saying it.
Alright, that is Momo's turn. Thavaga.
Agath is... He can run 40. So that would be...
About right behind Momo, actually.
directly behind Momo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he plonks his ass there. And there's a guy that he presumably sees that looks pretty gnarly.
You see the very gnarly man who is just laughing as his boys stab Remek.
Oh, this is good.
This inspires great fury within Thaviath, as I presumably he picked up the previous Javelin of Lightning from the corridor.
I'm going to assume so.
And just tosses the shit.
Alright. You can't activate the lightning part of it, but it is still an enchanted weapon, and it is going to hit this man.
That's fair.
Good.
Alright. You, throw the javelin as it strikes the man as he's laughing, and he goes, ow! Okay, for one thing, ow! For another, we were having a moment here.
You not have moment no more. You hurt friend, you die. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I say.
Alright, it is the Okiti with the cutlass's turn. You hear the sounds of more stabs coming from that room. But the two other boys are gonna run in here. See two unconscious boys get to stabbing. I mean, they would help. They're just not very fast at getting over there in time.
They're too busy murdering everybody they see.
Understandable.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, Malifane.
Right, I'm just gonna dash over here. Neum, where? Come on.
To my main.
Map is acting up. Sorry.
It's a pretty big Mac.
There we go.
It's not a Mac. I run Windows. Noom.
Yay! I can do that apparently. I'm gonna give him a good stab. Let's hope that hits. Please hit.
Does that hit? Let's see what his AC
I'm
is.
praying.
Please.
It does not hit.
Damn.
Alright. You raise your crescent blade and stab, but he ducks out of the way and it strikes against his studded leather armor. And he just steps back. That's the best you can do, boy! And pulls out his scimitar.
Oh dear.
And he
Tell me,
is...
does he have, out of curiosity, does he have the same insignia? I'm assuming he does.
Oh yeah, he has the same insignia. It's just bigger and gaudier looking on his jacket.
Okay.
And he is going to attack you with a scimitar. This is going to be fun.
Oh boy.
Yay.
He rolled a natural 1. So as he says, "Is that the best you can do, boy?" You just kind of raise your sword and clink around it. "I see."
Is that the best you can do, sir?
"Nah," he says, pulling out a dagger and going to stab you with that instead. That is a hit, as he just kind of gets you in the gut and deals 5 piercing damage.
I'll take 2 from that.
And as you are distracted by the dagger, he goes for another swing of his scimitar.
Jesus.
That is a hit. He catches you in the shoulder. It's a glancing blow. You take 4 slashing damage.
Got it. Thank you.
Corellian.
Right, Corellian is going to move forward and use Abjure Enemy on the leader. So a Wisdom save versus 15.
Cool. He rolled a natural 1.
Excellent!
Nice.
He's frightened for 1 minute or until he takes damage, and he also can't move.
Yeah. So,
Excellent.
So the bandit captain's like, "This is the best you can do. That's what's been making a mess of all my guys." And then he turns and sees Corellian and realizes instantly, no, that's what's been making a mess of all his guys.
Corellian shield raised, blood dripping from their scales.
And you see
No,
a little
that's
bit
making
of liquid
good.
drop down this man's pants.
Big P.
Big P.
So yeah, he's frozen until he takes damage. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Blink,
I
blink.
see. I understand.
All right.
Or we understand.
Trevlon.
It's time for the man who's far away to have a plan. And by that I mean he's going to keep running and just out of breath. He's just not enjoying himself. Let's just see how far that was. Yep, that was exactly how far he could go. Oh my god.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright,
You know, I'm
Trevlon.
I just realized I've not used many of my bardic things.
You
So,
should do that.
would I be able to ready an action? Specifically, I'd like to ready some cutting words when I spot someone about to just try and do a bad thing to one of my friends.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna do that. And actually, just trying to think, is it worth trying to disguise one of these guys to make them not, be immediately murdered? Nah. Trevlon will just ready himself
Disguise self
to...
has a range of self.
Yes. So I will just sit tight and wait for more. Actually, how bad does Remick look? I might as well just.
He looks way better now that Momo has healed him.
Okay. He is just gonna wait then, and sort of just bide his time.
Save his energy.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, could he hit one of these guys with Vicious Mockery possibly, or is that out of his range?
I think Vicious Mockery's range is 60, so yeah, you can hit one of the dudes. Remeg is close enough to call out where one of them is, so you could kind of Vicious Mockery them.
He will do that. Yeah, 4 damage, idiot.
4 damage. All right, you call out, "Hey, idiot! Why are you hiding over there?" And he goes, "Oi, I die!" and falls over because he had 4 hit points left.
Oi, mate!
Oi, die! Oi, I die!
Excellent.
This is the best combat encounter, you guys.
Yes.
Trevlon,
Absolutely.
every time. I am a very big fan of this joke of just Trevlon not knowing how to insult and just saying nonsense.
Yes.
And
And it
works.
either never works or you fucking kill people.
Nailed it.
Exactly. It's nothing in the middle. It just
Nothing
works
in the
or
middle.
they die.
All right.
I died.
Remeg is going to wheel around and punch the last black-suited dude. That is a hit. So he is going to deal, enough damage to just knock him the hell out. Turns to Corellian. I'm forgetting, did we or did we not want to punch this man?
Not yet.
Okay. And he just, instead is going to walk over here and block his way. All the
Use his
Gracie...
tail, lower his defense.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
That's out of character, don't mind me.
Okay, I actually legit didn't hear you though, so...
Oh, I said, wag your tail, lower his defense.
This is Pokemon now.
It's Pokemon's Momo.
I already know what I'm going to do, and it's going to be hopefully really cool. Momo is going to fly right above Remeg and use his mace to whack him right in the head non-lethally. Mace.
Alright.
Do it.
Oh.
God, he can't lift him up!
So the good news is, when you say you whack him in the head non-lethally, you do whack him on the head, but you still find Remeg, so... Roll for damage!
Do I hit him?
You hit Remeg!
No! Momo is a... I'm apologizing out of character, and I'm so sorry. I love you, Remeg.
I'm getting some mixed messages here! Roll for damage.
It's alright, we've all been fireballed before, Remeg. Welcome to the team.
Oh, thank God, it's just 4 damage.
Okay, Momo's gonna heal him immediately.
Do you have Healing Word available?
I think so. Please.
Nice note.
Thank you. I don't think I do.
Okay, well in that case you can't heal him. Alright, Favagath.
Savagath sprints forward into here, and are we trying to like knock this guy out, or are we trying to incapacitate?
Wait, what's the difference?
Out of character, what Carlin was going to go for was to eliminate every single one of the underlings and then save this guy for last to intimidate/interrogate him.
So now that they're all unconscious.
Right. But yeah, that's out of character what Carlin was potentially going to go for, but also just mostly making sure that he didn't run away and be squirrely about that, so...
For clarification, by the way, Scott, incapacitate in this moment would be like make him completely unable to fight, like just like completely at a loss, but still like conscious.
Sounds like a KO. Okay.
Still conscious, so talk to a bull, just not in any position to fight, and to knock unconscious.
Yeah, I figure.
I mean, you could always try and tie him up while he's paralyzed and can't move.
That's a very good plan.
Shit! Oh shit!
Alex,
his speed is reduced to 0. He can still fight off attempts to tie him up.
Would I at least be able to tackle him to the ground then?
Make an athletics check to grapple.
Athletics check. Okay, 1 second. Thav, where are you?
This, right?
Yeah, he's got an 8 in this.
Yeah, you kind of easily just, like, pick up the guy in a big bear hug and, crash tackle him down to the ground.
Tie, idiot, up!
Alright. You hear some more stabbing. And, Chevlon, you see some more stabbing!
Oh, dear.
And meanwhile, Malifane, what are you gonna do?
Right, so Thavagath has him grappled, yes?
Yes.
Do I see anything over here? I'm assuming I do.
Yeah, you do. You look over there, over in a small storeroom. There are some other tied up Okiti.
I'm gonna go check on that. Oh.
You don't recognize the one with the fancy avatar. You never saw him in person.
Excuse me one
Hear him
second.
described enough?
Yeah, could you...
However, as you look him over, this one looks like a lot bulkier than the other Okiti, with a fancier looking jacket. His fur is, forgive me for this pun, kind of ratty. Like, there are patches of blue, but there's also, like, dirt, filthy brown on them. He looks particularly pissed.
Uh-oh.
Does he look... how do I put this?
Does he look
Dangerous.
Make an insight check.
No.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, the Okiti have been stabbing a bunch of people, so...
Maybe tell them that you can don't immediately kill someone. Your call.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Alright, so I'm gonna say to them, alright, we're here to save you, but I'm going to untie you, but I want you to leave the leader alive. Can you please do that for me?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. So what? I am totally good at this. Ooh.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, actually,
Trevlon will intervene, but
oh,
19.
wait, what?
Baby.
Wait a minute, what?
Pretty good.
The big one
Surprise,
with the
bitch.
ratty matted fur is like, just get over here.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to use. Do I need to use thieves' tools, or should I just? What's
no,
the hand
they're pretty standard ropes. You can untie them fine.
All right, I untie the Okiti.
All right, you untie the big ol' Okiti. He is now free of the ropes, and yeah, he's also gonna get an initiative turn. Why not?
Excellent.
Da-da-da-da.
How the fuck did I get a 24 on that?
Surprise.
You rolled a 19 and you have a
because you
plus
rolled a-
5.
How the fuck do I have a +5?
You must have taken proficiency in it.
I guess? I don't remember that, but
It's your
okay.
character sheet, dude.
Ah.
All right. The bandit captain's speed is dropped to 0. He cannot fight against the grapple. Corellian.
Carlian is going to breathe a little. They didn't hear fighting over from that area, so they are going to walk forward and use some rope to bind the bandit captain while he's being grappled by that.
All right. You tie up the Four Kings captain. Combat is over.
Nice.
Yay.
All right. You spend some time untying the rest of the Okiti. Trevlon, you can get back to the rest of the group now because there's no longer combat. You're just kind of whoop over there. The two friendly stabbing buddies are gonna get to stabbing. And they turn to the captain when their own captain calls out, "No!" And they immediately just stop and salute.
Good boys.
Is there any space that Trevlon can squeeze past to start chatting to this fine fella?
Yeah, just let me actually move him down first.
Yeah.
Alright, there he be.
Cracking. Trevlon clicks the bow into action and activates the Persuader's advantage on things.
Vincent looks over as you click on the crossbow, and he's like, "Put that down, halfling, or you'll never have hands again."
Don't worry, I'm not gonna use it to
gave you
kill
an
anything.
order!
It's drops it immediately.
Do any of the Okiti look particularly injured?
They look malnourished, but otherwise unharmed.
Alright.
Trevlon steps forward, I guess not with initiative. Thanks, Vincent, you chump. Not actually out loud. He says that. First of all, don't want to
First of
die.
all, we don't know him, so
Second of all, that's why it's our character. Looks to the pirate-looking dude and says, "So, you've got two options here, mate. One, you comply. You tell us everything about your boss, how he paid you to kidnap these folk, and who that boss is. And your second option is not telling us and not being alive. So not really much of a choice here, is it, mate? And should I roll intimidation, I guess, for that?"
Sure, yeah.
You're
As he
gonna
does,
kill
as he
us.
says this, Trevlon sort of gives Vincent, or the big scary rat who just shouted at him, a look.
You're going to get us killed. This is me out of.
So
hand.
you're intimidating the Four Kings captain just to make sure.
I think he's intimidating the Four Kings captain, because if he tried intimidating Vincent...
Yes, of course.
Okay, in that case,
I was about to
what-
pee myself.
Why would I intimidate our friend?
I don't know.
Listen, you said piratey-looking guy, and there are a number of piratey-looking guys in the
Point
room. I just
taken.
want it to be absolutely. Corellian would like to just very slowly do the whole when you sort of, kind of bounce a bat in your hand as a form of intimidation. That, but with the war pick to try and help Trevlon out.
Cool, yeah, you got advantage, Trevlon.
That's better.
That's investigation.
Whoops. Let's try that again. Investigation, intimidation, they're both ins. There we go.
There we go. All right. The guy's like, all right. I get it. I'm talking. What do you want to know?
Who bought you?
Hold on. I need to pull up my notes because I did write this one down ahead of time. Haha.
yes.
Yeah. Fancy looking fella. A guy by the name of, I think his name was Ewing?
You not firstly, does that name ring any bells in Trevlon's head?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Sounds like a guy who might work for Nalur Nilad. You don't know for sure. You never heard it before.
That's not a familiar name exactly. What did this guy work as? What was his position? Do you know?
Some kind of socialite, well-to-do, the kind of guy who just threw money around and told us to keep quiet. That was before, a bunch of axes and war picks and shit got in my face.
Do you, in your conversations with this bloke, did you hear any mention of a new lard or anything like that?
No?
Oh, bloody hell.
Well, of course there
Interesting.
wouldn't be.
I mean, should I have? Because, I'm getting the feeling that's not a response you guys like.
It's not that we don't like it, it's that we weren't expecting it, mate.
Corellian growls. Oh no, we don't like that at all.
Okay, right. Okay, second question. We're going to bring you in to custody, and you're going to tell the people who ask you who you did it everything, and you're probably going to be very happily sitting in prison and not getting murdered. Does that sound agreeable to you?
The Four Kings captain nods, but Vincent's like, now hold on a minute there. I'm fine keeping him alive for your questions, but this man needs to be made an example out of. To make sure people are aware, you just don't kidnap the Okiti.
Your subordinates already made a pretty good message of that, I'm afraid.
Not a public
whilst
one.
Oh, a very public one, mate. He kidnapped... There was a large party that your crewmates threw, and in that street party, they kidnapped a lot of people.
Right. To cut to the chase, Captain Vincent Araclea, Jemvik, is the one. Jemvik Kila Kavila is the one who took charge after you were detained after the bidding. and he, in retaliation, kidnapped a number of the populace of Port Mirandu. And so there's a lot of retaliation going on right now.
Good man.
Basic thing is, though, if you want justice, then Ewing is going to need some actual evidence put against him. If you want anything remotely punishable to happen to this bloke, this guy needs to go home and tell everybody what he did and what he saw. Or you're basically going to have to... You want to get your revenge, you're not going to be able to do it in any sort of way that's, well, fun or legal. And grant you, legality might not be your biggest concern, but certainly getting it done at all is, I would assure you.
Actually, tell me, my good man, what is your name?
Garth Greatscar.
Does this name sound familiar at all?
Make a history check.
Okay, here we go. Pray to God, and roll.
It does actually, Malifane. Not necessarily Greatscar, but you do recall there was, like, a newbie coming into the Four Kings by the name of Garth around the time when your mother was working for them.
Spicy.
Do you mind if I speak with him on a personal level, Trevlon?
I'd advise doing it on the walk out of here, mate, because, does Vincent look at all convinced about bringing this guy to justice yet?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Fucking no.
Man. Oh, man.
Whew. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. I'm just going to roll insight to see if he can beat it. That fell off the table! Suspense!
Ooh.
Vincent snarls and walks up to you. Chevlon, even though he is about your height, maybe a little taller, you get the feeling there is some serious power and some serious malice in those eyes. But then he looks you up and down, smirks. Fine. He's free to walk out that door.
Something.
Can I roll... Yeah, can I roll insight to see if he's trying to trick me and to just, like, saying he's going to walk out that door, but not much further?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Having been fucked over by the Okiti one too many times, you get the feeling his exact phrasing is, yeah, he's allowed to walk out that door, and because I'm not stupid, I'm not going to immediately stab him in the back, but the instant you guys leave him alone, I am going to flay him and set him on a flagpole.
Jesus Christ.
That is creative, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Trevlon, despite the fact that this man is clearly the scariest person he's ever probably met, looks him in the eye and says, I want your word that you're not going to kill him, period.
Oh, you can rest assured I won't lay a finger on him.
Oh, come... I've had chats with your gang before. You're very good at getting what you want, I'll tell you that much. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm pretty sure you want this guy dead, one way or the other. This person goes to prison. What happens in prison? That's up to anybody to decide. But he needs to get to a confession, and he needs to stay stuff before any of us do anything to him. That's what I want to hear.
Where's Remeg, actually?
He's right here.
He's right by you guys.
Oh, right. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm blind.
I'll take that under... Sorry, let me back up. I'll take that under consideration.
Can I roll insight again to see if he's just going to try and...
You have a
Just-
natural 20. Yeah, he does not give a shit about you, and he is very quickly losing patience.
Oh, this isn't good. We just saved your life. And... is this what you're going to do to us? Just steam on through? Because, trust me, we can go there. But I don't think that's going to be fun for either of us, mate. Please reconsider. And I'd like to roll persuasion one last time, just to see
Okay.
if I can
Oh, man.
just
Oh, baby.
dissuade this.
Oh, honey, please. Oh, please.
Oh no.
Oh,
Interject with something.
Sure, you can interject before Vincent decides what to do with Trevlin.
Absolutely. I think the more pressing matter is the fact that the time for bidding is running out. 125k got put down, but there's not much time, and they're going to the final calculation soon. We need proof that there was foul play, or we're basically all fucked.
Fine. And then he looks over at Momo. Well, aren't you a fascinating specimen? And pushes Trevlon to the side, walks over and inspects you. Never thought I'd live to see one of your kind, Aarakocra. Tell you what,
I get that a lot.
since I'm feeling in such a generous mood, due to... He turns to Trevlon. You saving my life. I want to give you a little present. And he pulls a dagger from his belt, hands it over to you, Momo. The curvy pattern on it looks very familiar. And there's also some runes on the hilt.
Oh no.
Go ahead, little guy, take it.
What?
Trevlon.
Does Thavagath look a little bit, well, emptier than before?
Thavagath looks over and is like, oh shit. But he's also a little bit terrified of the very loud rat, so he's not doing anything.
I guess what I mean to
Trevlon.
say is, does he have one less knife on him than he did before?
He's still got that knife.
Oh.
Momo takes the dagger in his hands.
Wait.
As you do, Momo, your pupils dilate, and you can see way more clearly, albeit in like black and white shades, in the area around you. This is not just a ritual dagger, it's a ritual dagger of dark vision. While you hold it, you can see in the dark up to 60 feet.
Oh.
Does it still...
Does it
look like... Does it look
looks-
like this thing is still...
Yeah, it looks like the ritual dagger you have, it's just got some runes carved into the hilt.
does it still do the exact same thing it did before? Like
Yes.
the other one did?
Yes!
Oh.
Oh no.
Trevlon...
Momo looks up at Vincent and smiles. Thank you, I will treasure it dearly.
Trevlon... I think Trevlon's going to do something a little bit stupid here. And say... Momo, please drop that.
Vincent turns and is like,
Okay,
so not only are you trying to give me orders, but you spit in the face of my generosity.
It's not necessarily that I spit in your face, your generosity. We've had bad experiences with ritual daggers in the past, especially with this one.
thanks for calling me out in front of them.
It's for your own good, mate.
He, sighs and nods. Trevlon, you feel a whoomp into your back as Remeg just strikes you, and you are just kind of like paralyzed and stunned. He says, sorry, I can't disobey the captain. And Vincent turns and is like, I can do far worse to this man. Now I have had enough of your sass. So, consider this my final offer. You keep that dagger. You keep your friend Mr. Alright Scar, or whatever he is. And I get to walk out of here without any further interference from you. Am I clear?
Trevlon coughs and looks around, sees that his friends are getting pretty spent already. Looks to Vincent and says, "Crystal."
All right. You it comes out more like
Oh my god.
because you're stunned. I'll take that as a yes, says Vincent. And he waves his hand, and the Okidi immediately snap to attention and follow him out. After they do, Trevlon, your muscles relax again, and you snap back to reality with a deep, deep breath.
Are you okay?
Just one less rib than usual, that's fine. But Trevlon shakes his head and looks at Momo and goes, and just looks at him. I know you were looking for this thing for a while. I know you want it. Just know, it won't do you any good. And if I see you disintegrate another bloody person with it, I'm walking. Not just... You can count me out of this. Got it?
Momo doesn't really have any expression in his face.
That's enough, Trevlon.
Just putting my foot down. That's all.
Go on, Malifine. Didn't you have an interrogation to do? Our
Right.
good friend Garth.
Right, of course. So, Mr. Great Scar, was it?
Yeah?
You wouldn't happen to recognize this, would you? And he lays down the rapier that he was wielding.
Wasn't there this one lady kept using that? I think so, yeah.
You knew her. Do you
Kinda.
remember when you last saw her?
Oh god, must have been a couple of years ago, when she stopped taking jobs and I was, getting promoted and all that.
Is there anything you can tell me about? Anything? Is there anything you can tell me?
Like, okay, she usually took jobs that specified dead or alive and then came back saying, yeah, they're alive, but I spooked them. And I guess somehow that counted and people still paid us, so I mean, whatever works. But, I remember one time she took a job that specified they wanted him dead, and she tried that excuse and it didn't work so well.
Was this job by a Mr. Whitehand by any chance?
Now that you mention it, yeah, and he looks deep in thought trying to recall what the job was. You know what? He rolled low, but for the sake of having a cliffhanger, I'm going to say he made the check anyway. Now that you mention it, yeah, some fella by the name of Whitehand looking for alchemical ingredients, he said. Tell you what, though, never heard of any alchemical ingredient as fucked up as the heart of a fae.
Oh, no.
Mal, not to intrude on your riveting discussion, what exactly does a fae's heart do?
Alex?
And on that note... I warned you fuckers ahead of time, it's cliffhanger time!
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did! Da-da-da-da-da. Hey! This is a shorter episode than usual, YouTube, because schedules just got frick-fracked. But we will see you all next time, where we will start to approach endgame. Should be, like, 3 or 4 more sessions here in the Okidi chapter, depending on how fast these guys go. And,
Wait,
What's he
Endgame?
endgame of the Okidi chapter, not endgame of the entire thing. We've got a ways to go.
Yeah,
thank
got
God.
a little bit more time before the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe
Looks
gets
like I'm enjoying this. Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will see you all next week when they turn in Great Scar and discover maybe is his scar all that great? Who knows? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.